and welcome to today's video. Today I thought I would share with you what I bought in the sales. I have a fair amount of things to show you, but actually a lot of it's going back, but I thought I'd show you anyway before I take it back, because obviously they're all items that I really liked, but for some reason they didn't really work. Well, most of them are items that I really liked. Some of them are kind of items that I thought I might like, but then I didn't end up liking. I've got Topshop, Selfridges, Primark, well I guess the Primark was in Selfridges, Whistles, Dune, yeah, I think that's it. So Topshop's the first shop I went to, and I went fairly close to Christmas or like to Boxing Day, and we went to one in Brent Cross. It was crazy. I'm quite good at just pushing through and having a look at what's there, and I did pick up a few bits, but I think all of them, well, I didn't actually buy that much. I only bought 4 items. I thought I'd bought more. Maybe I had. Let me check the receipt. No, I did actually only buy 4 items, but I think 3 of the 4 are going back. The first item I picked up was this little cami, which I do actually really like. It's not dissimilar in shape to a rose gold one I have from Topshop, which I wear quite a lot, and I think it's a really, really nice top. This one is this one's like a silver version, I guess. They're not the same, but they kind of got the same idea behind them. They're kind of crop tops, but not like too cropped. And this one's got beading down the front, the other one's just like a metallic material all over. I just thought it would be a really pretty top to go out in, or to throw underneath a cardigan or a leather jacket. Just a really versatile top. It was £15 down from 32, and I got it in a size 10, and I'm usually a 10-12, but this 10 does not fit me. It's pretty small because this fabric has very little give. This one is going back, although I do think it's pretty. If I were to find it in a 12, I would probably exchange. Then, if you remember my Get Ready With Me, which I'll link below, I had a green dress which was £24 from Topshop, and I spotted this version, which is basically a rust coloured version. Again, I'm not too sure about this. This I might keep. I'm going to try it on and kind of decide. It was only £12, which is a bargain. It was a bargain to begin with, in my opinion. I haven't tried this one on for the video just because I've got a video that features the same dress but in a different colour already. But at the bottom it's kind of got a little tiny bit of a slit. It is fairly short though. I'm just not sure about the colour. I'm not sure if this colour suits me, but I actually think it does, so I might keep this. Then I was actually sure this was going back because I have a very similar one from Whistles, which I also bought, but the Whistles one was £8 more expensive, and I thought this one didn't fit me very well, but I accidentally tried this one on, thinking it was the Whistles one, just before this, and I love this one. It cuts just above where I wear my trousers, so it's cropped, but you probably can't see my belly, and if you can, it's like a centimetre when I kind of like raise my arms or something. But I actually think it's really flattering, and it's kind of this sheer, you can probably just about see me through it. I can see you through it. It's like a sheer ribbed, slightly cropped tee. I got this in a size 10. Possibly could have done with a 12. It's a tiny bit small, but I think it actually makes it that little bit nicer. I didn't know this before, but apparently it contains cashmere. I'm not sure how much though. I'll have a look. It's 10% cashmere, so not very high, but it does feel quite nice actually. And it was 25 and I paid 12 for it, but actually I think it fits quite well, and I'm actually probably going to keep this. Then an item that I kind of picked up last minute, which I thought, I wasn't sure if I was going to like it basically, but I thought I would take it home, try it on and decide. I initially saw this jacket in leather, like not a real leather, pleather, but I decided I didn't want it in leather, and then I saw the suede version, and I think it's a beautiful coat, but I don't really think it's my style, so I do actually think this is going to go back as well. And it's this navy suede kind of biker coat, but with tassels. It's so lovely, but I don't think tassels are really my style. I got it in a 10, the 10 is perfect, and it was only £25, which is probably why I was tempted to buy it. This one was originally £55, and I do think it's like a beautifully made, really nice quality, it feels nice. Jacket, it's just not my style, so I think I am going to take it back. Then I popped into Selfridges later that day. I had a look around everywhere to kind of see if there was anything I wanted on sale, and there wasn't really, but I spotted these in the Primark section, and I know Primark shoes don't sound that glamorous, but I find Primark shoes incredibly comfortable, so I always end up buying a pair, but I spotted these and I loved them. I just think they're really quite chic. They have kind of the mesh on top. They're lace up and pointy. I think they're a little bit sexy but still quite wearable. And the heel's not too high, it's like the perfect height. And I love them so much. I thought they were £20 because they say £20 on the bottom, but then I spotted a 50% off sign and turns out these were only £10, and I really, really, really like them. I'm so sad I have to return these because they're not that well made, and I haven't actually had any problems with any Primark heels not being well made, but where the mesh ends and they kind of lined it, they haven't lined it that well, so the mesh kind of sticks out and it feels like there's loads of little needles sticking out. Actually, this one doesn't seem too bad, but you kind of get like the off one here and there, and it's so sharp that I just have to return them. I'm probably going to hunt some down that look similar to this but are a little bit more expensive, because the Primark ones, although they look beautiful, I think they would really, really, really hurt. And it's just because of the material. I don't think they would like necessarily rub or be uncomfortable on the soles. It's just that the material hasn't been cut that well, and I don't think any of them would have been that well, so I'm returning them, sadly. I've actually just had a look at the receipt and I can't get a refund or an exchange from Selfridges anymore because it's been 9 days, otherwise I'd go this evening. But I think Primark will still exchange for me. I must admit, and I think this is something that like people don't realise, and I think is awful from a shop like Selfridges, but their exchange and their refund policy is the worst I have ever seen anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere, but they're a massive store, and I think if you compare them to somewhere like John Lewis, which I think gives you 90 days, John Lewis customer service is excellent, and I think Selfridges is awful, like really, really, really bad. You've got 7 days to exchange sale items and they will not give you a refund, and every other item you have 14 days, which I just think is awful in comparison to like in comparison to every other shop, which pretty much always offers you 28 days. But I don't know, like that's just what they do, so I just kind of wanted to point that out in case anyone is shopping in Selfridges anytime soon, because I've been caught out by it before, and I kind of guess I've been caught out by it again today. But if you do buy, for example, in Topshop, you can take it to the Topshop on Oxford Street and they'll exchange it for you, because their policy is 30 days, but you won't be able to get a refund, so it's just so annoying. Then on to Whistles, and I don't typically shop very much in Whistles because it's pretty expensive. Reese, however, is absurdly expensive, but Whistles is just pretty expensive. But I spotted 2 items and I thought they were a bit of a bargain. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping them, but probably. I think I might take the t-shirt back and keep the skirt. I don't know, I feel like I probably am going to return 1 item. And the first item is a ribbed jersey midi tube skirt, and I paid £27.50 and it was originally £55. And it's a khaki colour, looks like this. I didn't try this on for you because I forgot to shave my legs this morning, but it's got a slit down the side, and I think it is like a really nice skirt, not really anything fancy. Yeah, I think it is probably worth £27, but not much more than that. I do like the colour and stuff, but because my waist is quite small, the waist isn't quite small enough in my opinion. I think maybe I wear it too high, but where I would like to wear it, the waist isn't quite small enough, and I bought it in a size 10. Actually, I pretty much bought everything in the 10, but I am like a 10-12. And then I bought this ribbed t-shirt. This was £20 down from £40, and it's so similar to the Topshop one. Even quality wise I think they're quite similar. This one, what size is this? This might be a 12 actually. This is a 12, and this one is a little bit bigger, but not sure if I'm going to keep both. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with them. And it's hand wash only, so it is probably going to go back because ain't nobody got time to hand wash stuff. On to Zara, and Zara had to be the biggest disappointment. I bought one thing. We went to 2 Zaras. We had really good looks, and there was just nothing. It was really, really crazy. Too many people, awful sales, but I did pick up this one top which looks like this, and I think it's super pretty. It's just got kind of beading along the top. It's quite low cut, and in my cutaway I'm wearing a black bra. Usually I'd wear a nude low cut bra, but couldn't be able to get changed, so please ignore that. I think it's pretty. It's kind of a top my mum would wear, which is why I don't love it, but it was £20 down from £30, so that's like a 33% discount, so it's just decent in my opinion. I bought it in a medium and it's too big, which is really, really annoying because most of my Zara tops, especially button down shirts, I have in a small and they're too small for me. My boobs don't fit in it and they pull. I end up with like a big hole here, but this one is quite big. I don't think it looks awful because it's so big, but I'm not sure if it's really the right size, and I might return it and see if I can change it for something else, or I might just give it to my mum because I think it would look really nice on her. Then 2 days ago I went to Selfridges to exchange a lipstick, and I kind of came across the stationery section and I picked up a few things in their sale. I've got a whole blog post on this. Everything's very random, by the way, but I bought some bronzy paper for 20p, and this was down from I think £2.50, but I'm not 100% sure, but that will be quite nice as a blog backdrop, and if I need it I can use it as wrapping paper too. And 20p for a big sheet. It is big, it's folded in half. I think it's quite a good deal. Then I bought some clips. I can't remember what these are. I always call them bulldog clips, but they're not. They're something else. The reason I bought them is because they're gold, and annoyingly they're 60 pieces, which is way more than I want or need. I kind of wanted like 10, but they were £2. I thought they were £5, but they were actually 2 once they were scanned, down from 18, which is so good. I've seen the Kate Spade ones and I really want the Kate Spade stationery set, but it's stupidly expensive and I will not be buying it. But this is from a brand called House Doctor, and I think they're quite nice. Again, probably for blog props rather than to be used very much. I'll obviously use them when I need them, but I don't really use those sort of clips very much. I then picked up some letters which are so random. So I bought an A, an L and an O for A Little Obsessed, and these were 10p each, down from either £1.50 or £2.50, because I spotted them downstairs first and that's where I bought them, and they say that they were £1.50 and are now 10p, but upstairs in Selfridges it said that they were £2.50 and they were now either £1 or 50p. So upstairs they were significantly more expensive, but I picked up an ALO. I thought I picked up 3 like X's, which I was going to use as kind of kisses, but I actually only picked up 2, which is a bit annoying, and I picked up a little S, but in total they cost me like 60p, so they were really cheap. They were in total less than I'd pay for like half of one original price. And then later, if I get fed up with these, I can use them as gift tags, although I think I struggle to find anyone with a name starting with O or X, but I think they're really cute and they were just so cheap. And then finally from Selfridges I picked up this little star, I don't know what to call it, ribbon, which is in like a bronzy colour. They had it in white as well, but I decided to go for this colour because the white probably wouldn't be seen that easily, because again it's for my blog as a backdrop, and if I use white paper you can't see them as clearly, and this adds a little bit of colour. This apparently originally was £18, which makes me think, who the hell has £18 to buy a string of stars? But it's Selfridges, so. And in all fairness, it is 10 metres, so it is quite a lot. But I got this for £1, down from £18. Again, I can use this for gifts as well as for photos. And then last but not least, I picked up these little boots. Actually, if you watched my what I got for Christmas, I mentioned that my boyfriend bought me a pair of boots in the sale, and this is them. I was waiting for them to arrive, and I am in love with them. I bought them online, so I wasn't 100% sure what they would be like, but I think they're perfect. They're real leather, and that's what I wanted because I want them to last me a long time. I think they're a really classic shape. They're pointy at the front. I think they're elegant but chic. The heel is fairly high, but I think that makes it a bit more dressy and versatile, because I think they can still be worn with like jeans, like ripped jeans and a big coat, but then they can be dressed up as well. I am like really in love with them, and I think they'll last me a long time. Even the inside is nice, like they're lined with like a cream leather. They're from the Dune black range, which I think is a little bit more expensive than most of their shoes, but I love them. They were £140 down from 180, and I believe they're still available online, so I'll link that down below. I'll try and link whatever I can down below. And that's the end of my sale haul. I kind of feel like I didn't buy that much, but this is probably a really long video. I'm really sorry about that, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in my next video. Next week is drugstore week, which is so exciting. Let me know what drugstore videos you want to see below in the comments, and I'll do my best to film them for you. I've got lots of exciting new drugstore products to talk about, and I cannot wait. But again, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!